Welcome back, everyone, to another dicondissectional production hosted by Deathstroke9. Today we're going to be reacting to Bad Wolves Zombie in another edition of the cover comparison series. So, hello, we recently did the Cranberries version, and now we're here to listen to Bad Wolves cover. In my last video, I mentioned that I had heard the Cranberries song before. I have never heard this version of this song. However, let me see if I can find... Here we go. Okay, the metal band, here's some information off of Song Facts. I'm going to do this a little bit differently because I wanted to give some context before starting, since I already know this context. It was one of the reasons I wanted to do this cover comparison in the first place. The metal band Bad Wolves released a cover of this song on January 19th, 2018. The lead singer of the Cranberries was scheduled to record vocals on the track, and she died 4 days before it was supposed to happen. So, this version changes a few lyrics, mentioning drones among the devices for killing, and alters the line, "It's the same old theme since 1916, to "It's the same old theme in 2018. She was really excited about it because nations may have changed, but we're still fighting the same battles every day, says lead singer Tommy Vext said. Humanity is still fighting to assert itself despite all the conflicts. So, yeah. When she passed away, when she was supposed to record her vocals for the Bad Wolves cover, there was huge behind-the-scenes debate involving the metal band's manager and record label over whether or not they should still release the track. We almost shelved the song, frontman Tommy Vext told Billboard. We didn't know what to do with it. The group decided the best way forward was to release the cover and donate the proceeds to their family and to their 3 children. That was kind of how we tried to make a positive situation out of such a tragic one. The cover was released the same week of O'Riordan's death, and after a slow start, it became a huge success, giving Bad Wolves their first Hot 100 entry. So, yeah, it's very interesting, the backstory behind this, and we just watched the other video, so here we are. Let's see what their video looks like, and yeah, this song is a freaking awesome song, very powerful. Let's see if they could live up to the to what was put before them, right? Let's go. 3, 2, 1, Bad Wolves Zombie. Apologies for the long intro. On January 15, 2018, the Cranberries, Dolores O'Riordan. Oh. His voice is really good.
And the violence causes silence. Who are we mistaken? But you see, it's not me, it's not my family. In your head, they are fighting.
It's the gold from the original video.
With their tanks and their bombs and their bombs and their drones. In your head, they are crying. What's in your head? In your head.
And that up.
Stop it, stop it, stop it. What's in your head? we must be mistaken. It's the same old theme in 2018. In your head, they're still fighting.
Now we're in 2020.
With their tanks and their bombs and their guns and their drones. In your head, they are dying. What's in your head?
Gotta pause it. Sorry, forgot to do that. Yeah. I love the piano at the beginning. I like it. I like the contrast between the rest of the song and then the very metal and heavy chorus. And this video is insane because it has, in the last video she was standing in front of a cross and she was painted gold, and now here we are with that again. Except she's like behind a mirror. It's like she's gone and he tries to like reach out. It's almost like he's like, we did it. Do you like it? Wow. All right, I'll keep talking when we finish. Let's go. Love the drumming.
It's the same old theme in 2018. In your head, they are dying. What's in your head? In your head, zombie. What's in your head?
Wow. Now he can't even see her. It's like they've been cut off from, wow. Her lyrics confronting the let me pause it. Confronting the collateral damage of political unrest capture the same sentiment we wanted to express a quarter century later. That is a testament to the kind of enduring artist Dolores was and will remain forever. This is a very powerful song. I think that it's a very powerful song. So there is a difference I was busy reading off the song facts. I didn't really have a chance to explain what I normally do in cover comparisons if you're new here, so hi. In these cover comparisons, a lot of times I will try to tell you which one I personally like better, but the goal is not to see which one is objectively better, because there's no way to figure that out. And for me, a good cover is when they take the original and significantly change it maybe change the emotion behind it. For example, Simon and Garfunkel versus Disturbed, The Sound of Silence, Like there's a very clear difference in the exact emotion the song's representing. And there is it's been significantly altered, right? So this is another case where the song was definitely significantly altered. So here we had a more you know, it was based on piano, right? That opening part, it was more mellow, not mellow, sad. It was more sad, and it was less distorted. Like, if I'm not mistaken, a lot of the Cranberry song was distorted throughout, whereas this one went back and forth. And the back and forth made the actual chorus that much more, you know, powerful. The song is also a little bit more of a metal song, where the Cranberries song, it definitely had like distortion, and it definitely had this heavy feeling to it. But this is more of like a metal song. What else? I personally, like, when I listened to the Cranberries song, it sent chills up and down my spine and almost made me cry. So, yeah. I personally like the original a little bit more. But this is a really... What makes this song so interesting to me is that they used it as a tribute to her when she passed away. That's the icing on the cake for me, and that really intrigued me. But then, just to make sure that I kind of give the entire story behind this song, I have another article I want to read. The other Cranberries members did not particularly like what Bad Wolves did here. So let's go over this. It says, Cranberries members felt Bad Wolves' zombie cover was released too soon and wasn't their cup of tea. Following Dolores O'Riordan's unexpected death in January 2018, Bad Wolves released a cover of the Cranberries' single Zombie. The cover was a hit, reaching #1 on the Billboard Mainstream Rock Songs and charting in the Top 100. However, the surviving members of the Cranberries were not as big fans of Bad Wolves' version. I didn't really like it, drummer Fergal Lawler tells ABC Audio. Wasn't my cup of tea. O'Riordan was actually supposed to be featured on Bad Wolves' take on Zombie, but unexpectedly passed before getting a chance to record her vocals. In releasing the cover, Bad Wolves announced they'd be donating the proceeds to O'Riordan's family. Still, Fergal and his bandmates weren't especially comfortable with the timing of the cover's release. She died January 15th, and they dropped their Zombie. Interesting choice of wording there. 4 days later, on January 19th. I think it was a bit too soon, says guitarist Noel Hogan, for my liking anyway. The whole thing seemed insensitive or something, Lawler adds. As Bad Wolves' Zombie was zooming up the charts, the surviving Cranberries were grieving the loss of their front woman, as well as working on a new album in the end, which features O'Riordan's final vocal recordings. To each their own, it's just we had other things as well going on at the time that we were focusing on, says Hogan, adding that he doesn't wish any of the Bad Wolves members any kind of ill will. In the end, the final Cranberries album was released last April, and it received a Grammy nomination for Best Rock Album. Okay, so what's interesting to me about this, and it made me think, you know, I liked their version. I just listened to it and I liked it, right? The fact that they decided to donate all proceeds from the song to O'Riordan's family also makes me want to give them, I guess, I feel like, yeah, I don't know. I think maybe the members of the Cranberries had just, you know, suffered a great loss, and because of that, they just felt like it was too quick, and they were grieving, you know? And when crazy things like that happen, it can be difficult to cope. You can have all different types of negative emotions going on inside of you, all types of stuff. So I guess I can understand them being upset about the cover, but I, for one, did enjoy it. Let's see what the comments under the cover itself are. Thank you all for joining me, by the way. Great song. Great cover of the song and great song. Yeah. This is the definition of doing a cover and doing a song justice. Absolutely floored. They did a lot of things justice there. It was very cool. He sings like he understands pain itself. I see this comment repeated a lot, so it's copied all over the place, but I really like this comment. I don't know why when I first saw it, I thought it was just hilarious, but this person writes, if this isn't played at my funeral, I'm not dying. And other people will be like, if this isn't played at my funeral, I'm not going. I can't believe she passed away the day she was supposed to do the song with them. Makes it so much deeper. Rest in peace, Dolores. Yes. Normally I don't like cover songs, but wow, this cover is incredible. Okay. Someone is saying that the Bad Wolves actually just lost their lead singer. And they're being very negative about it, so I don't know the story behind that. So let me know if there's any other Bad Wolf songs I should check out down below. I guess this is an introduction to them as well. So, Bad Wolves donated $250,000 to her kids. Bravo, guys. A great loss indeed. Rest in peace. It's a very powerful song. There's so much going on in it. Like, it was made for a specific purpose. It was made about a specific political event. It was made about a specific war that was going on and children who were killed during it. But they didn't give those exact specifics in the song itself, which allowed the song to like transcend that one issue and become something that addresses so many issues, which made the song stand out, I think. Also, I wanted to address something else. Someone commented, I was going to say this when I listened to the original, Cranberries Zombie. I wanted to say when I was a kid, or when I was younger, and when I first heard this song, I thought it was about PTSD. Because I was just learning about post-traumatic stress syndrome, and like how it affects people who have been in war, or in combat, or who have served. And the song sounded like it was that, like a zombie in your head. You still hear them. They're still fighting with their tanks and their bombs and their guns in your head. They are dying, like reliving those moments. And I forgot to mention it. And then someone posted a comment saying that this song, I think this song is actually about PTSD. And I was like, shoot. Yes, I wanted to mention that because that's another way to look at the song. There's lots of different interpretations. You can interpret art however you personally need it in your life at that moment. Anyway, thank you all for joining me. Great cover. Let me know if there's anything else by this group you'd like me to check out down below. I will see you all soon. Deathstroke 9 out. Have an awesome rest of... I hope this year is an awesome year. Have an awesome year, my friends. Deathstroke 9.